Now, 5 of the last 8 Stanley Cups have been won by the 2 teams who are on the ice tonight. And that has certainly a nice ring to it. And speaking of which, last night at the Fox Theater here in downtown Detroit, the Red Wings were presented with their Stanley Cup rings for last season. We're reminded what all the blood and sweat was about. The Stanley Cup ring in the nicest and most unique design I have seen.
Max Kuznetsov in for Jason Woolley. Missed the hit behind the goal. There's Pandolfo on a good toe stop there. Here's Shanahan, a shot, and that went wide of Brodeur. Quickly Fedorov, half boards. Rebound, Draper, Fedorov firing. And Brodeur is there. In across for Nieuwendyk. Dropped it off. Datsyuk. Staying with number 10, Oleg Tverdovsky, the defenseman. Out front. Oh, Joseph. Big stop on Turner Stevenson by Curtis Joseph, who robbed him.
Point blank. Now that is a play that probably is not supposed to happen. Thanks, Greg Innes.
Chicago, Montreal, Toronto also.
Exactly why Greg Innes is here, you see.
Glad you figured that out. Point shot. Scores! Bykov! It was deflected up. Dmitri Bykov scores, and it's 1-0.
Boy, the importance of face-off, eh?
It's his first NHL goal.
John Avery with a clean win on the face-off, and this puck, I believe, hit a New Jersey stick and just took off. And it hit the back of the net like it was shot out of a gun. And when you know where the net is, doesn't matter what the goalie does or where he is, you just got to get the puck on the net. When you shoot it there far enough, long enough, you're going to do it.
Rebound, they score, they tie it up, Stevenson.
Boy, Stevenson's second time where he was left alone in front of the net. Joseph stoned him the first time, and this time he couldn't get up and move to his left, and Stevenson ties the game.
His first goal this season. So again, the importance of draws. 53 seconds after the Red Wings had taken the lead. We're all even.
Coaches hate.
Zetterberg the shot, and it's stopped by Brodeur.
They hate getting scored on off draws, Kenny.
And they're just at 500, 3-3-1. So you know Pat Burns won't like that. Center, and White Gionta rebound, and off the side. Joseph, good stop. Oh, out the back door, and Elias just failed to convert it. Sean Avery. In our Dodge first intermission with John Keating. If he finishes talking to Mike Danton before then, he'll talk with John. Probably show him much more respect than Danton is. I mentioned Danton used to go by the name of Mike Jeffries. Had some problems there with disassociation from his family. Had some agent problems. He was suspended for a year and trying to get his career back on track. Gionta down quickly, and he did get there. He beat Jesse Wall into that puck. And with that, the Devils have it. Back to the line. White the shot, Joseph to stop the rebound, and Joseph made 2 saves, and then it's cleared away. Larionov went down low, though, didn't see him, and Sergei Brylin moves it quickly to Scott Gomez. Gomez with Brylin, penalty coming up to Detroit. The New Jersey power play. We had a penalty-free first period for the second time in as many games, and that's strange in itself. This is the first penalty of this game, and the Devils go to the power play.
And like the other night, it took just a minute in the next period to get the first penalty.
Rafalski's shot is blocked, rebound, scores! Shot through, and Christian Berglund was the man who took the shot. It scooped around the back of the cage and was in, and the rookie Berglund gets the goal. And it is 2-1, a Devil power play goal.
Funny bounce right onto the stick of Berglund, and he ripped it off the short side goal post. Berglund really didn't even know, or Friesen didn't even know it was in.
Yeah, it was Friesen. Sorry, not Berglund. It was Friesen.
Yep. He didn't know it was in until the reaction. Yeah, there's the Dan Marawali. And the review is positive to New Jersey, and it's 2-1 as Jeff Friesen.
It's his 5th. Devils intercept. Gionta has that great speed coming in off the wing to the goal. Joseph knocked it down, and the puck cleared by Lidstrom.
That little baby is right on the glass, and I have a funny feeling he or she, I'm not sure what it is, it just got really tired watching New Jersey trap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you mean, but hopefully he or she will wake up for the Detroit Sports Report after the game tonight. Shanahan with it. Fedorov. Oh, a good stop.
Look at
that. Hurt. Yep.
Shaking.
Brodeur. That was fired from close range and offside, and Brodeur shaking that left paw.
Yes, Fedorov with a rip. Been there when I was there.
And like Brodeur, who won gold in Salt Lake City, his dad Denny won a bronze with the 56 Canadian Olympic
penalty by McCarty. Look at this now. You got, who was it? Came after Darren McCarty, Big McKenzie.
And here's
McCarty.
Mike Danton trying to go at him.
It was Danton that got hit, Kenny, by Darren McCarty down behind Brodeur. There's going to be a penalty called, and McKenzie came over to let Darren McCarty know that was unacceptable, and Avery's chirping like crazy.
Bykov held it in. Hull on it. Larionov gives chase with Oleg Tverdovsky. Stolen. Hull up front. Oh, and look at the stop. By Brodeur on Brett Hull from close range.
That's what we're talking about right there.
Brett Hull with 7 points his past 6 games. Went to go for McCarty. It was knocked away, and here come the Devils. John Madden, great short-handed up with Pandolfo. Madden, great block by Lidstrom.
Good defensive play.
Datsyuk certainly stayed with Pandolfo all the way back. Across the line for Avery. Quick pass, shot. Oh, and Robitaille. Brodeur got a piece of that.
Look at this. Boom. Holy mackerel. Don't admire your pass, Sean. You'll end up on your rear end just like that. And Scott Stevens did it again.
There's Scott Stevens with it. Now in his 21st season, his 12th with the Devils. Datsyuk to Hull. Oh, a good stop by Brodeur.
That's a Devil boy.
With the right pad on Brett Hull.
Was he quick with that one? He smelled it out and made it look easy.
Mike Danton. There's a shot by Berglund is blocked. And Joseph will hang on, and again, it's that Danton, and as you would say, Mick, that's breathing different air.
No kidding.
Mike Danton, 5'9" against Big Max Kuznetsov, 6'6" plus. So 4-on-4 hockey. Behind the goal, roughing penalties, and a goal coming up here.
Jersey's going to be sour about this.
4-on-3 power play.
Oh, boy. Shanahan got pulled. He looked at the referee, who delayed a little bit before making the call.
Lidstrom, 49 seconds left in the situation here, where it was 4-on-4 and now 4-on-3. Scores!
What a
Paul Leningrad! A power play goal! 2-2!
Wow.
Brett Hull now with a 7-game point streak.
Well, tomorrow's turkey. They'll be on a platter. Turkey Day tomorrow. And Nick Lidstrom could be a chef in anybody's house with this pass to Brett Hull. He absolutely served this thing up perfectly. And Hull with another Hullian-type rocket. Boom! Oh, my God.
Mike Danton. Oh, he went to hit Lidstrom. He doesn't miss an opportunity, this Mike Danton, to disturb.
No, he's a very big-time SD, I'll tell you right now.
He sure is.
He just chopped Lidstrom. He was heading the bench for a line change, so that's exactly why McCarty. Look out here.
Here's a break. Up with Niedermeyer is Nieuwendyk. The shot, and Joseph came out to stop Joe Nieuwendyk. Danico, bumped by McCarty. Collision in front. Tverdovsky.
What do we got? No, wait a minute. What do we got? We got Tverdovsky? Or is it Holmstrom? No. He's going for Holmstrom for a dive.
Yep.
And Danton just challenged McCarty at center ice. And he's looking for help. He turned around looking, where are you, McKenzie? But I think Detroit will be short-handed when we come back. It's 2-2. Brett Hull on a perfect feed from Nicholas Lidstrom. Back in a moment.
Nieuwendyk. Into the middle, Tverdovsky, good feed, good block by Chelios. And Fedorov trying to fight the hook of Tverdovsky up with McCarty. Fedorov fires! Save Brodeur! Zetterberg back for Chelios. Down low, Hull, oh, Brodeur! On the one-timer from Brett Hull. Scott Stevens back on it, 5 to go in the period. Stevens got rocked, loose puck, off the shooting, oh! And deflected up and high as the period comes to a close. Scott Stevens giving up. Shanahan forcing Brodeur to make a good save. Bykov able to hold in at the line and just missed Robitaille. Good play, Dmitri Bykov. Zetterberg the shot, stopped by Brodeur. It's amazing. Datsyuk, Zetterberg, they never give up when it seems like a forechecker's past them. They quick little flick of the stick and they got the puck again.
You know, one of the big things, Ken, is they don't put themselves in a position where they beat themselves.
Right there, perfect example by Datsyuk. Just stole it and draws a penalty. Just what I was talking about. Datsyuk never gives up on the puck. Stayed with it, lifted the stick, goes the other way.
Colin White's had 3 penalties already tonight. Where does this shot go? Point.
Whoa.
Talk about living right.
Not quite right, but Chelios is back. Gomez. Chelios staying with Gionta. Good defensive play by Kris Chelios. Ahead for Fedorov.
Here comes Chelios late.
Fedorov drop back. Hall's got it. In for Chelios, and just off the toe of his stick. He got run by Stevenson, a pair of 24s. Boy, did Chelios whack him. He thought he got run. 5 seconds to go. They're still having words. Fired back in. And they're still going. The pair of 24s right in front of the box where they could end up if it continues.
Kris Chelios had a chance to end it right there, and I'm not quite sure whether he mishandled the puck. It was in his feet or what.
Chelios across for Bykov, who opened the scoring, then couldn't control the puck here. Tied up Madden. Freeland looked into the middle. Rapolsky looks back. Centering feed. Niedermeyer moves up. Pass it, but they score. Off Madden's skate.
This will not be a goal.
Well, we'll have to see.
Be a goal.
You can redirect, but you can't kick.
He purposely put his foot out to direct the puck in. Now,
if it's not a kicking motion, is the rule.
You know,
you can angle, Mick. You
can angle, but you can't have the foot cannot be going forward, and that's going to be the judgment call here.
That skate did lift just for a moment, and that's, you can angle your foot, you can turn it to redirect it. That's allowed.
If his foot's deemed off the ice and the foot's going forward, then they got to call it a kick.
It's a tough call.
I know it is. We're going to bring you our McDonald's player of the game,
and it's Turner Stevenson, and no goal as they call it off.
There you go.
Well, that skate did just come up.
Yep.
Friesen, left wing, and Scott Stevens carried in. That look offside at the line. This is close. We always give Dan McCourt the benefit of the doubt.
Out here.
Draper. Brodeur played it loose, but Draper scores!
Bingo.
Overtime winner! 3-2 Red Wings on Kris Draper's goal. The Red Wings, their first win in 4, and they do it in overtime. We're not done yet. Lots more from here. Fox Sportsnet Studios will take you now. And join Mark Stoischer and Gerlotti